What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So first of all, why y'all ain't tell me that my thumbnails had the same number volume for the past probably 2-3 weeks? And nobody gonna tell me that? Don't say, oh girl, I put that up in the comments. Obviously you didn't. Obviously you didn't, because I would have caught it and somebody would have told me. But you didn't tell me. I'm going through my stuff and I'm like, wait a minute, now how come this say volume 485 for 3 weeks in a row? Girl, all right. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing okay. Um, hmm. Let's just get up into it, okay, y'all? Because this week has been a mess. First of all, Jonathan Majors, girl, listen. I don't know what to believe at this point, and let me just say this. Two things can be true at the same time, because when it comes down to it, we don't know what really happened up in that car. It's a whole bunch of conflicting stuff coming out, and also it's a whole bunch of conflicting footage and stuff that's coming out from the past or whatever. Now, earlier this week, it was released about how he had some text messages, or they were him and that girl was texting each other, right? And they was doing a little texty text message and all that stuff or whatever, woo woo woo. And I guess the incident had happened. Mind you, this was back like a year ago. So this was prior to the incident that got him in trouble now. Okay. And I guess another situation happened where she was trying to say she's not gonna go to the hospital or not call the cops, or if she go to the hospital they're gonna have to call the cops and all this stuff, and I'm not gonna tell and all this or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, dang. So did you or did you not do this? Okay, I said, now Jonathan, this don't look good for you right about now. All right, I said, I know this ain't the information that you said that your lawyer had or whatever that can exonerate you from all of this stuff, right? And so I'm reading. I was like, okay, so this is prior, this ain't the actual incident. Then it comes out, audio tape of him basically berating this girl. Okay, now here's the thing. People don't understand that there are many different levels to abuse or alleged abuse. Any type of abuse in the relationship, whether it's friendship, whatever, romantic, family. You have emotional abuse, you have physical abuse, you have mental abuse. Now, I don't use those words lightly and loosely. I'm not going to say that man was physical in that sense, but from what I heard on that tape, I said, why are you talking to her like she a child? All right, and here's my thing. You get with somebody who is, first of all, she's a non-American, she's not black, and you see her character, right? You want to have this particular image being displayed because of the way that your career is jumping off. Because in that audio, girl, he said, I'm not just doing this for me. It's like, I've been pushed in this position, to represent or be. It was almost like a civil rights message. I said, what in the world? It was giving very much, I have a dream. I'm here for the people. Power to the people, I'm doing this for the culture, and I'm at the head, and I've been hoisted up into this position, to represent my culture and to represent my people and to put on and all this stuff, whatever. And I need you to look a certain way. I need a type of woman that's gonna sacrifice herself to look a certain way to be around by me. You got Barack Obama who got Michelle. You got Martin Luther King Jr. who had Coretta Scott King. I need my Coretta. I need you to be more like them. I said, now, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. First of all, you going to tell this white woman, baby, did y'all see that picture of Adele? I think it was either Vanity Fair or Vogue magazine, and she had the head wrap on, and it was giving very much Rachel Dolezal when she thought she was black, and she thought she was with her African name. That's very much what it was giving, right? Tell me why, and I kid you, and I tell you no lie. Today at work, I am at the desk minding my business. This person comes in and I see I see the jacket. It's very much like a corduroy sweater or whatever. and she has on this black tank top type of thing, not tank top, but turtleneck type of situation going on. I see African kente clock things going around and the bees and all of that stuff, right? It's very much African stuff, you know. And as I look up, as I'm slowly looking up, I said, oh, it took everything out of me. I'm sorry, y'all. It took everything out of me not to be like, what the fuck is this? Okay? Or, are you serious? Because that's literally, and I had to catch myself because I feel like I did do that. And I told y'all, sometimes my facial expressions is very hard, especially when I'm caught off guard. It's very hard to, you know, hide them and to hide exactly what I'm thinking. And when I tell you I had to put on the performance of my lifetime, I had to put on the performance of my lifetime to talk to this woman, because not only did she have all this stuff on as a black woman would, she was not a black woman. She was a pure white woman. I mean, she was so white, translucent, okay? And I was just like, oh my God. And she had the hair wrap and everything. And it was giving like she was dressed from, you know how you ever seen the ones from the 1990s? It was giving very much that. And it was giving very much Adele on that cover with when she had the cloth on or whatever. It was giving very much racial dollar. And I was just sitting there like, you know, it threw me off. I was like, I said, and I think my face said it all. And I was like, what? I am so sorry. I wish I could have took a picture, but she was too close to me, and I wasn't gonna do that to her. That would have been embarrassing. And because I think my facial expression said it enough. I was so sorry. Baby, I said, what? And the whole time I'm thinking like, how dare? How dare? And then I tried to rationalize it and be like, you know, maybe she from South Africa or something, you know, or whatever. I don't know. But then when she started speaking, she didn't have nan accent. I said, oh, wow, what is going on here? I'm in the Twilight Zone. I ain't never thought that I'd see some shit like this in my life. I said, this is what we're doing. We're starting out the day like this, asking for job applications. I said, oh, no. No, sweetie, go on the website. And before we get up into it, shout out, speaking of jobs, shout out to, let me see if because I think I took a picture of it. I was at work on Sunday, and I had ordered some stuff, and the person that dropped it off was like, first of all, I didn't want to be there. So if it seemed like I had a little attitude, sir, I ain't had no attitude with you. I just didn't want to be there. It was Sunday. It was Sunday, and I was tired as ever, okay? But, you know, what's his name? I hope you don't mind I'm saying this. His name is Darnell. So if your husband's name is Darnell, and, you know, he do a little Instacart or whatever, no shade, ain't nothing wrong with that, because, baby, we got to do what we got to do. He was like, all right. You be on that stuff? I said, what are you talking about? It was like, you be on that show. I said, what you talking about? I'm like, YouTube or something? Because my wife be watching you. I said, oh, okay, tell your wife I said, what's up? He ain't tell me your name, wifey. Okay, so if you Darnell's wife, I say, what's up? He was really nice. I gave him good compliments and everything. You know, he did the damn thing, and you should be proud of him. You know, that's a working man, bitch, okay? You got you a working man. I don't give a damn. Because I wouldn't be working on Sunday if I ain't had to. Okay, you couldn't get me. I'd be laid up in the crib. He was out there working for y'all. You know, you got to do what you got to do. But shout out to y'all. But anyway, back to Jonathan Majors. I don't know how we flipped over here, but he wanted that lady to wear. I said, did you want her to put on a freaking necklace of Africa, Mother Africa, right? And put on a kente cloth or whatever, and put on the headdress. Okay, well, what did you want her to do talking about? So you want this white woman? No shade, I keep on saying it like that, but that's what we gotta say. You want her to be your Coretta Scott to your to your Malcolm Martin Luther King. You want her to be your Michelle Obama to your Barack? Baby, no, that ain't the. I said, what was the point of getting with her if that's what you wanted? I just didn't understand that. I said, wait a minute. So you want this white woman to have these black people attributes, or you just want to be resilient and have their type of personality? Still, I can't associate it any different. And I was just like, girl, what? And she recording it, and I was just confused as to why you putting up with this stuff. Because at one point when it was talking about those text messages, she was like, no, I ain't gonna tell him or whatever because I still want to be with you. I said, what? And see, that's how abuse, or that's how toxic relationships are. Okay, it ain't even gotta be abusive. It just be, we get into it, we arguing all the time, and you be like, why do I put up with this stuff? Because I love them and I want to be with them, and that's what it is, and I'm just not gonna go nowhere, they not going nowhere. And it's that somebody gotta get, something gotta get. Next thing you know, I was like, oh shit, Jonathan, this ain't making you look good, sir. This is really not making you look good at all. Meanwhile, the surveillance camera came out, footage of him that night, I believe. Now, from what I saw, I don't think it was from the beginning, okay? We seen him trying to, well, it wasn't even a cab. I thought they had gotten to a cab that looked like a regular black car that a celebrity get or whatever. He was trying to get her and put her into the car, like force her into the car. She wouldn't get into the car, right? Somehow she got out the car, out of his grips, and then she wound up pushing all up on him or whatever, and then he pushed her back, and then he just started running. I said, what the fuck is going on? Run, Boris, run. I said, listen, Master is coming behind you with that axe. He was running like Kunta Kinte, and he ain't want to be called Toby. Okay? He didn't want to be called Toby. I said, what is happening? And it really wasn't that many people out there on the streets to be seeing this, because if I would have seen some mess like that, I would have said, is that the nigga from Ant-Man? What is going on? What is happening? Why is that lady chasing him like that? Sir, you want me to call the police? And I was just really confused. I said, what is really happening right about now? I need to see the beginning of this. I need to see the very beginning, because it seemed like something popped off before that. And, I know they're trying to make it seem like the lady was a little drunk or whatever, like she got a drinking problem and all of that stuff. That's why a lot of this stuff be popping off. Meanwhile, you got that going on, and then the pictures come out of her injuries. She do got a swollen hand. She had a swollen finger. You saw the bruises on her neck. I guess she did say that she was strangled or something, allegedly. You see the cut behind her ear and all that stuff. And I said, ooh, that's a nasty cut. Man, I'm so confused, because then I'm sitting here like, so which occasion was this that was in the surveillance camera? That was the surveillance footage that just came out. Because then you get reports from the cab driver saying that he didn't do nothing to her, and it was her. Girl, I'm so confused. I'm like, so basically I'm finna just err on the side of they both be beating each other. I ain't gonna say beating. They both be going at each other's asses here and there. And it's just a pattern of them, and they just got caught. That's what it feel like. That's what it feel like. I feel like both of them be putting their hands on each other. Girl, I don't... And then Megan Good, you just all up in the courtroom with him and everything. I said, you do have a history of just being a lackey. You have a history of being with the wrong type of nigga too. I mean, your godfather was Jim Brown. He was abusive too. But I mean, ma'am, this is not gonna look good for your, I guess. I don't know. And I just say PR stunt, especially with Megan Good, because again, it seems like, how did you pop up out of nowhere? We never seen y'all together. Granted, we don't know these people, whatever, who they know and who been talking to who behind the scenes and all that stuff. We don't know nothing about that, right? But at the same time, it's like she popped up literally right after these allegations came through, not even a few months later. It was literally probably like the next couple of weeks. Megan Good and him outside kicking it. I said, what? And you going to court with this man? I ain't got time to be doing that. That's too much baggage, okay? I got a reputation. I still got to live up in this piece. I ain't got time for that. But y'all tell me, how do y'all feel after you seen the footage of the surveillance footage? You read the text message from a different incident. You heard the cab driver, him saying that what he said about the whole situation. What y'all feel now? Because, again, I'm just like, what? Y'all see I'm still trying to fix this shirt. It's too big. Okay. Because I don't like this buckle, but it's too big, so that's why it's buckling. Anyway, I take that as a good sign that, bitch losing weight. But anyway, moving on from that, that's Jonathan Majors, girl. Shout out to Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore, baby girl. I know you are so happy, girl. After 3 years of litigation, after going back and forth and being held up for this and being trying to be taken for this and being held in contempt for this and being taken back to court because you put in my daughter in this stuff or whatever, she is finally divorced. She was finally granted a divorce from Mark Daly. And let me just tell you this. I really hope that Kenya Moore and everybody else out there who looked at Real Housewives of Atlanta, who looked at her story or whatever, I really hope that y'all take a lesson from that. Because at the end of the day, just because you want to be with somebody, and I keep on saying this, and this keep coming up, we all want companionship, okay? We want companionship. You know, some of y'all want to be married, some of y'all want kids or whatever, and that's not a bad thing to want, all right? Nobody wants to be by themselves. Some people are content with being by themselves for now, but eventually I'm pretty sure you're going to want to be with somebody or whatever. Nobody wants to die by themselves. Nobody wants to live their whole life by themselves or whatever. We get that. But at the same time, you can't just be getting with the first person or the first person that say, hey, what's up? How you doing? You look cute. You can't keep doing that, okay? Out of desperation, out of, oh, my biological clock is ticking type of situation. No, because you don't want to just get up in a situation that you're going to be more messed up in than not, okay? And that's exactly what happened with Kenya. Kenya, you know, if you saw the show, she did want, I feel like the reason why Kenya did what she did, do I feel like she loved him? To a certain extent. Because it literally felt like he came out of nowhere. We had no knowledge of this man, and he just popped up, and then when he popped up, they're getting married, okay? We didn't even hear nothing about them dating. We just heard about them getting married. We saw the pictures and all that stuff. My whole thing is I felt like she was a little bit desperate to have love in her life, to have somebody in her life because she was missing that. I don't know. I can't remember if she was that much involved or her father was involved growing up. I know he came on later, you know, and maybe she was missing the love of that, you know, and then the situations with her mother, and that's probably why she wanted to have a child so that she can have that opportunity to love a child unconditionally the way that her mother didn't do her, okay? Either way, it's a lot, okay? And I feel like what Kenya should have did was go to therapy first before she hopped on the first dick that said, well, that ain't even the first one. Because, you know, Walter, I don't care what nobody said. That was a fake relationship. She could lie and say that it wasn't. That was a fake relationship. But something about Mark, I don't know, it raptured her. And she said, let's do this because time is ticking. That's what I feel like happened. But I'm going to just tell y'all, slow down. We got to get to know people. And that's why a lot of these relationships don't last, because people jump into relationships right off the bat without trying to get to know people. You know what I'm saying? I see you today, we boyfriend and girlfriend, or girlfriend, boyfriend, whichever one you prefer. We a couple the next day. No. I want to get to know you. I want to see if our personality mesh well. I want to see if, you know, you don't give me the ick after a couple of days or after a couple of weeks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I need to know these things. I'm not the type of person that's going to jump into a relationship right off the bat and I don't know you. I don't care if you say, oh, I think you pretty. That's fine. Thank you. I think you pretty too. But what you want? Okay? I don't do those type of things. But you don't want to get up in a situation like this. So I'm glad that she finally got out. And the fact that they was going through all of this stuff, because again, when you hop into a relationship real quick, you don't know that person. And you don't know all their sides. I'm pretty sure she did not think that this man was going to be as vindictive as he was, okay? Baby, y'all was together and probably married for like a year and a half. The divorce took 3 years to get through. Plus a baby, okay? Like, baby Brooklyn out here just talking it up. You know what I'm saying? She about to start working herself. Like, girl, what? Are you serious? I know she happy, though. I know she happy. Girl, I'm happy for you, okay? Moving on from that, also, let's be happy for Ciara. Okay. Ciara finally had that baby. Baby. I just know she happy. Ciara probably was up in that room like, I can breathe again. Because, baby, Every time I seen her in the past couple of weeks, especially when she was doing them, I think she was doing like a little fashion show or whatever. She was doing all these different clothes and everything and having her belly out. And it just looked like the belly was getting bigger and bigger and heavier. And it wasn't even getting bigger like this. It was getting like longer. And I just saw it dropping. Like it was ready. She was ready. I said, oh my gosh, she ain't ready. I said, are you sure it's just one baby? That shit started looking like it was a good 3 babies up in there. And it was really just one. And I think the baby was like 9 pounds. Her name is Amora Princess Wilson. That is so cute. I said, wow, none of them kids really look like Ciara. Besides Future. Okay. And even him and the other kids look like Russell. And I'm just like, damn. They was like, damn, Ciara, your genes can't even fight. Your genes said, don't even fight. Your genes just sat there and said, go ahead and do what you got to do, Russell. Because they all look like him. But congratulations. Baby, I hope you done. You done or you done? Man, this came out right before The Color Purple came out. Y'all know Ciara gonna be up in The Color Purple, right? She's playing Big Natty, okay? Natty! She playing Big Natty coming back from Africa. Who playing? Halle playing Lil Natty. Let me tell you something. I ain't gotta say it because y'all already know. Y'all already know, and I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just gonna say, it's a lot of stuff that's giving it away. Now, I'm not gonna put it out there because they didn't put it out there. Just like the whole Nelly and Ashanti, you know, ever since y'all didn't put that out there, we ain't heard or seen nothing about Nelly and Ashanti in the past week, okay? But let me just tell you this, Miss Halle, congratulations. That's all I can say. Because, baby, when I sent you on that red carpet in that red dress, and I said, oh, ho, ho, you can have what you want to have, but you want to know what gave it away? Them titties gave it away. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. If we weren't sure, them titties was spilling. I said, oh, congratulations. Anyway, moving on from that, T.I., y'all, T.I. got pulled over, right? T.I. was down there speeding and sped right past the cop. Cop pulled him over. Hey, sir, do you can you get out the car? You know, license and registrations. I need you to get out the car. And was like, put the car in park. Okay. What's up, sir? Like, do you realize that you was going past real fast? Like, you was going like 50 miles over the speeding limit? Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. Listen, I was up in the car, shorty up in the car getting on my goddamn nerves. So I'm up here trying to hurry up and get home so we take care of this because, you know, I'm just over it or whatever, but my bad, sir. And he was like, okay, that's cool or whatever, but you know that you got your, you ain't got no, you know, tags on your car or whatever. Yeah, I just got this car today. I said, what the fuck? Listen, I'm all the way here for T.I. with the locks, but for some reason, I don't know. Have y'all seen his locks right? T.I. locks, maybe because it's the mustache, his locks make him look older. I don't know. Am I the only one that feel that way? I mean, I like them for the most part because I'm a lockhead, so of course I'm like anybody that has locks, no matter what type they are, what form they are. But at the same time, I feel like his locks, especially when they're not in a style, they age him when they down low. I don't know. He just look, maybe because he is getting older. I don't know. But Tiny was up in that car pissing his ass off. Baby, the Harrises. The Harrises haven't been having the best week, okay? Best couple of weeks or whatever. You got the whole situation with King, and then he putting out a song. And girl, ain't nobody trying to hear all of that stuff. And now T.I. said, this bitch is in this car getting on my nerves. Now, they said a woman was up in the car. We just gonna assume that it was Tiny because he said that I was trying to get home. I said, calm down, calm down. A person that been so heavily involved in the law, we don't need no more situations with y'all, okay? I never forget, it was just an era. It was an era when T.I. just kept on getting locked up locked up. It was like, damn, nigga, you love jail. What's going on? Why are you riding around with all these weaponry all up in your car like this? And then Tiny was literally the definition of ride or die. Okay? Ride or die. She gonna ride for her nigga. I said, you know what? Y'all gonna have to stop that. No, I'm sorry. I don't want nobody going to jail for me because I'm not going to jail for you. Okay? I'm just going to put that out there. Please, please, let's be clear about that. Moving on. The guy who hit them people with that folding chair at the Alabama brawl for it all, the fade on the water. Okay? Yes. Mr. Reggie Bernard Ray, he entered a conditional guilty plea on Monday in exchange for 50 hours of community service and a 90-day suspended sentence. So I don't understand what that means. So you give somebody a sentence of a certain amount, but you suspend it. So does that mean that it's going to go on their record regardless? Even though they don't technically gotta do nothing, it's just gonna say that, yeah, you was sentenced to this and you was given this, but it was suspended. What's the point? What's the point? You just gonna throw it on the record, but they ain't gotta do nothing. I understand the 90 days of community service. I mean, he did fuck them people up. He will whack. Oh, that was such a glorious time. But thank God he ain't gotta go to jail. Because I really thought that he was. You saw that they charged the dude that was one guy who got attacked that started all this stuff. I said, I know y'all ain't. He didn't do nothing. He was protecting himself. He was defending himself. That's why he put the call out. And they came and helped him. You know what I'm saying? I said, that's crazy. But thank God, thank goodness that this man, Mr. Reggie, he didn't have to go to jail or nothing like that. Community service, baby, you can knock that out in the 90 hours. How many hours in a day? It's 24. Let me see. Oh, excuse me. 90 divided by 24. That's 3 days. So that's 3 days and 70. That's 3.75 days. So that's 3 days and a 4. So that's 3 days and like 18 hours. Listen, let me tell you something. You can knock that out in a month if you go ahead and do it. And you probably can knock it out less than that if you just go ahead. Let me see something. 90. Do we say 90 hours or 90 days? I always say 90 days. Never mind. Bitch, I'm over here trying to get him shortcuts and he gonna get in trouble. I said 90 hours. No, that's 90 days. Well, it is what it is. That's 3 months. It'll be over before you know it, okay? Especially if you're doing something that you really like, you get into it and all that stuff. But it could be worse, but thank goodness it ain't. Let me get up into this. Listen, Carlos King. Carlos. He did a couple of interviews that I actually watched for the past couple of weeks. Last week was the LaToya Jackson interview. And I was really concerned. Let's be honest. I was really, really 100% concerned because we just got off of this whole high of seeing DC5 together at the Renaissance tour, seeing them together backstage, all together in the Renaissance movie, everybody just being happy and everything. And we saw that prior to the movie coming out, we saw that LaToya, Michelle, and Kelly, they did a whole interview, different interviews with Terrell, on a Terrell show. Very fun and very cute, very lighthearted or whatever, not serious, very, comfortable, and made them relaxed and all of that. Made it sound like they were just good girlfriends, Cool. I loved that. It was, I've watched it a couple of times, both of the interviews. It was very fun, funny, and all that stuff. I loved it, right? I loved the energy that was coming from him. And then it comes out that Carlos was doing an interview with LaToya. And it just threw me off so bad. And see, Carlos has a way of doing things. Like, he just has this reputation now, and I'm pretty sure that even though he tried to act like it doesn't bother him, I'm pretty sure that it does. because sometimes it comes off as if people don't take him serious. And if we, the public, don't take him serious sometimes, then I'm pretty sure people within the industry probably feel the same way. And you know, you got to feel that, you got to feel some type of way about that, right? And when your name is associated with mess a lot, and his name has been associated with some mess or whatever, and we know how he can really get down and be messy. And so therefore, when he put this trailer trailer out for the interview with LaToya, in the way that it was edited, it was dum 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 dum, as if she was finna get on there spilling some tea, going off and all this stuff. It just felt real dark. It felt dark and it felt heavy. And I said, ooh, 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 ooh. I am all the way here for LaToya healing and getting her story out. I'm one of those people that is not going to be upset at somebody for talking about their experience, as long as they want to talk about their experience, because that's their experience and it's probably part of their healing process. You just never know. And all of that, right? And I was just like, I don't think that this is a good look because of the fact that it's Carlos, okay? But, you know, I went on ahead and I watched it, you know, and it was actually a really good interview. For the most part, it was an actually good interview. I did not realize that they actually had history with each other, and I forgot the fact that, yeah, she was on R&B Divas, and, you know, it didn't get too deep. She didn't mess up anything, because I know people was worried about whether or not she was going to say some stuff and it was going to mess up the reunion for DC5, and, you know, you just got back in with Beyonce. I wouldn't care. Okay, if she felt like she needed to say something to get off her chest, she has every right to do that. But she never went in on Beyonce or Kelly or Michelle or LaToya, whatever. Didn't blame Beyonce for any other stuff. Never hated her, never disliked her, always loved her and the other girls as well, you know, because the narrative was put out there for a long time that it was Beyonce and her daddy that just fucked shit up or whatever. Couldn't find out it was just Matthew. It was just Matthew, bitch. It was just Matthew, okay? Listen, at the end of the day, LaToya is a better woman than me, and LaToya is a better woman than me, because I will never forget when we seen that picture of them hugging, when LaToya had hugged she hugged that man at the Renaissance tour when they was backstage, and they had posted that. I said it wouldn't have been me, and especially after she said what she said at first it was like he was avoiding her, and so she synced him, and she said, let me just go ahead over here and get this out the way. Baby, you better than me, because listen, you fucked my life up. You gave me some stuff, you helped me get me somewhere, and then you take it away just because I wanted a little business manager, I wanted somebody to inquire about some other stuff. Baby, please, okay? That's just basically what was going on. It was a issue with him. It ain't had nothing to do with the other girls. It was an issue with him. And I just didn't like baby, when that freaking biopic come out, and the truth, it ain't even got to be I want everything, baby. I want it all. I want it all. Beyonce will probably be on her deathbed. That's when we'll see it. I'm sorry to say it like that, because they is not about to let that come out yet. Not just yet. Okay? Because, Lord have mercy. I just know. He was a nigga. The way he messed him up like that. And, you know, I just felt so bad for her. The way her life went down, you know, sometimes people can take situations like that and having everything thinking that you're about to be this huge superstar or have so much success in whatever field it is, and then it gets snatched away from you. And some people can bounce back and make it work for them, and then some people really can't. And I'm not going to say that she really can't, but she tried. I mean, she said she ain't struggling, okay? Mama said she still get paid every time Say My Name get played on the radio, in a movie, on a TV screen, because she helped write that. I said, I know that the fuck right. All right, every time it get performed, Mama get paid. I said, yes, get your money. She living good off that, okay? But, you know, she had her struggles with alcoholism, probably a little bit of drugs and all of this stuff, and wound up fucking a married man or somebody like that and going back to her baby. It was a lot. And you could tell that she was hurt by a lot of stuff that went on in her life, and not necessarily just the group stuff. It was just other stuff that was going on. I felt bad for her. And I know she want to say that she's not miserable, she's not bitter, she's not this. I wouldn't necessarily call her that. I would just call her hurt. That's just what it was. I don't feel like she's jealous of anybody. I just feel like she still got a lot of hurt there, you know. And then this week, Carlos did an interview with British. Okay? Y'all know who British Williams is. Or some of y'all probably, most of y'all probably don't. British Williams, when we first got introduced to her, she was on Basketball Wives a few seasons ago. And that was when she was with her boyfriend at the time, Lorenzo, okay? He played basketball overseas or whatever. Then she left the show for a while. Then she came back like a couple of seasons ago. And then she left it again because mom is on house arrest. Mom about to go to jail for 4 years for fraud and everything else. She had like 15 counts. 15 felony counts against her that they found her guilty of, right? And Carlos did an interview with her, and it was like an hour and 25 minutes. And I was really confused as to why it was an hour and 25 minutes. I sat there and I listened to this thing, right? And I'm just sitting here like, this interview was probably one of the most pointless interviews that he has ever done. Because, yes, we got a little bit of back. First of all, who asked for this? British, all right. She is no different. And I know somebody probably say, oh, Ashley being a little bit insensitive. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because if you watch the video, if you watch the interview, she was so arrogant in her comments, like when it came to her case. Yes, I understand. I understand that you was going through some things. Your mother really wasn't there. Your father raised you. Your father got sick. You start using people. Girl, it was just a lot. That's when her crime started happening. Her crime spree started happening, whatever. You're a scammer. That's basically what it is, right? And it was the part, you know, I understand, you know, she was trying to act as if you were that dumb that you did not know that if you take somebody else's social security number, you can get in trouble. If you claim somebody that's not yours on your taxes, you can get in trouble. If you do this and do that, you can get in trouble. We all know that. You're not dumb, sweetie, okay? So to sit up here and talk to us like we need to know that you can do certain things that can be considered a federal crime, a lot of us already know that, all right? That's why people do it on the low, okay? They do it on the low and try not to get get caught. But you got caught. And that's just all that it is. You got caught, and I need you to take accountability, like full accountability, and take accountability and be like, I deserve this time, because I don't like it when people do stuff like you got 15 plus charges on your ass and you sitting up here talking about well, this person took this amount of money and they only got 6 months, and this person took this amount of money and I got 4 years just for this and for that. Baby, you got 4 years because you had a whole bunch of shit on you. And truth be told, you could have had less than that. Your previous lawyer said you was doing too much and you could have had less than that. And you tried to explain that he was never really your lawyer or whatever, getting back to you. I don't believe that either, okay? I don't believe that either. I ain't like the way that he came out and he was talking about the shit, but I still don't believe that part. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, when she went into a whole Malcolm X, Martin Luther King type speech, mentioned them and everything. I said, what that civil rights stuff got to do with you scamming folks, using social security numbers, taking your mama's signature to get loans and stuff? Like, what? What they got to do with that? I said, if you don't get out of here and just say that you messed up and you own it and you take responsibility for it, you better be glad that the judge went on ahead and granted your request so that you could spend Christmas with your daughter, okay? You better be glad you just got 4 years. You know what I'm saying? When people out here that got like 10 years, all right? Because you could have had that much. I just felt like that whole interview was a waste. It was a waste. You could watch it if you want to. You ain't gonna learn shit about it, but you can watch it if you want to. And she was like, oh, they was trying to make an example of me because I'm a celebrity or whatever, because I'm this public figure. I said celebrity. All right. All right. I think everybody that gets on a reality TV show, no matter how many seasons, you are not a celebrity, okay? If you have not ventured out to do anything else, if you have not made a real impact on that show, you are not a fucking celebrity, okay? I'm just going to say that. Anyway, moving on. 2 Chainz got into an accident and that motherfucker got hurt down there at Basil. Is it Basil or Basil? Baby, either fucking way, they was down there up in Miami, right? I want to go down there so bad for one of these shows. Shout out to Bondi Blue. She was down there, kicking it, doing her thing. My whole thing is, it looked like you be jumping down there a little bit. It was a lot of activities that was happening. A couple of things kind of made me go, oh. I'm pretty sure y'all already know if you seen it. It was Tiana Taylor's birthday too. So, you had Tiana Taylor down there, you had Janelle Monáe down there, and you had Victoria Monet, okay? And they was doing some nasty shit, and I was really here for it. I said, wow. Well, I was like, damn, that's some shit that you want to see in person. That's some shit that you want to see. Go there, like, release the tape. Like, we can't get a Tiana and Iman tape, and we don't want that no more. We can get a threesome with them, okay? Like, my mind just goes there all the time. All 3 of them like girls, too, so, hey, it is what it is. It was nice for me, but it wasn't nice for 2 Chainz, because 2 Chainz got into a goddamn car accident with a Tesla. 2 Chainz got into a car accident with a Tesla. The Tesla, I think they said that the driver was drunk or something like that. The Tesla had hit his ass from the back, okay? I said from the back. I didn't know 2 Chainz was 46 years old. 46 years old. I said, what? Titty boy, you 46. All right. I don't care. Age ain't nothing but a number no more. Y'all remember how they used to say, you can't be a certain age. Imagine yourself being 35 trying to rap and still rapping or whatever. Baby, them niggas that been grew up in the game, most of them old as hell, and they still putting out the good stuff. Y'all can keep these old kids, or what? I mean, these young kids or whatever. These new people. Give me the people that been up in here that knows, that seasoned. Okay, I listen to their stuff before I listen to anything else. But yeah. Now they had put the headline out and said, "Oh my God, 2 Chainz got into an accident. He going to the hospital. Pray for him. Pray for him. He might be up in serious condition." Baby, do you know the next video that I seen? He was recording the whole thing from the stretcher. I said, that nigga is fine. I said, he is fine. Like, I don't want to. And you know what I can't stand? When people especially celebrities or anybody, they get into these accidents or whatever, or something happened, and then they'll put a video up, or they'll put a post up, like a post of the car that's messed up, or the accident scene and all that stuff. Okay. And it was like, this ain't for me to get sympathy or whatever. I just want y'all to see, never take life for granted. Then why you put it up? Because people finna be like, oh my God, are you okay? Them sympathy, all you. I said, child, don't say that, because that's exactly what you want. Because if you ain't want to get sympathy or whatever, you wouldn't let nobody know. Okay? But hey, I'm so glad that he's okay. That is great. You want to know who's not okay? Cokehead. Ooh, Cokehead. Did I just say that like that? And mind you, that was a slip of the tongue. That was a Freudian slip or whatever. But Kodak Black. No shame. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it like that, but that's just how it came out. But, Kodak Black is, put him in, it's one of those situations like, if you put him in jail, what does it really solve? You throw him in rehab. If he's not ready for the rehab, what does it really solve? Absolutely nothing. So what do you do with a situation like Kodak Black? Do you just let them continue to spiral out and hit rock bottom, and maybe without knowing whether or not that rock bottom is going to be the end all be all or whatever? Like, it's a confusing situation, because, he did get caught violating some stuff, and they said that he poured over, and they said that he had some white substances and some weed and all this stuff, and they said that it was cocaine and all that. So he's already, I think, on probation and all this stuff or whatever. So it's a possibility that he can go back to jail. Now this fool, this is where the issue comes for me. He said, man, they trying to say that I did some cocaine. I ain't never do no cocaine. I don't do that. They're trying to make it seem like I'm a powder head, like I'm a dope head or whatever. No, I smoke weed and I did meth. I ain't never do no cocaine. I said, excuse the out of me. In all of my days of knowing about drugs and the effects, I have never, ever say or heard somebody say that I do meth, not no cocaine, and said it as if one was better than the other, and especially meth. I will never ever want nobody to know that I did meth if I did that. No. That to me feels like the trashiest and laziest and gutter butt of it all low rate drugs that there is, because literally it's just household cleanser and all that shit put together and chemicals put together. Okay, that's just what it is. I seen Breaking Bad, bitch. All right, cocaine. The classy girls used to do cocaine. You know what I'm saying? He said, bitch, I don't do no goddamn cocaine. I did some meth, okay? That's what I was some meth, but not no cocaine. I said, what? I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I ain't never heard nobody say no stuff like that. I said, wait a minute, you choose meth over coke? Baby, I mean, we're not sitting here like they both, either one is better, but baby, give me coke before I get a meth, all right? I'm not finna have my teeth fall out. Okay, I'm not finna have my teeth fall out. He needs some help. I'm so sorry. Like, he needs help. And again, what do you do with that? Because jail does not work. Rehab hasn't worked because he's relapsed. And of course, they say once the addict, always the addict. And I feel like the rehab didn't work because he wasn't ready to stop. And so you put him in jail, you can still get all that stuff in jail. And 9 out of 10, you probably can get it up in rehab too. You just never know, So I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about him. Moving on. Cardi B and Offset broke up. She revealed on her live that they've been broken up for a while and she want to go into 2024. Something new, I guess. Let me just tell you this. I don't care. This became big news for whatever reason, but did I like them together for the most part? It was cool. Towards the end, yeah, it was cool. But they're toxic as hell together. Let's just be 100% honest and real with ourselves. They're toxic as hell together. Remember the last time or one of the other times where they had broke up and she was about to file for divorce, or she did file for divorce, and she was out there on that stage performing or whatever, and next thing you know, he comes out there interrupting her set with all these flowers and all this stuff, take me back and all this and woo, woo, woo. Baby, don't do no stuff like that to me, because I embarrass the life out of you. I will embarrass the life out of you in front of all these people, okay? No. And she still took him back. She was mad, but she still took him back eventually. And then there's just so much stuff that's been going on. The rumors that's been coming out about him cheating, maybe her cheating. Like, it's just been too much. It's been too much. And, you have 3 kids. Is it 3? No, they got 2 kids. 2 kids amongst each other. And now, they's going their separate ways. Now, here's the thing. Because they do have a history and a pattern of getting together, breaking up, getting together, breaking up, there's a possibility that this is not the final breakup. Now, if it is, I will be surprised. I just don't know. I just feel like if the papers actually get filed, in the process of filing them papers, somebody going to have a change of heart and they're going to be right back on. So I'm not even holding my breath, and that's why I did not understand why this became that big. Meanwhile, I was looking at something. Milan Gordy gonna put up a tweet talk about something. Don't you see that? Don't you think that it's strange or whatever that this news came out? This I'm paraphrasing. That the news came out about Cardi B and Offset breaking up right when Nicki Minaj's album comes out. I feel like this is something that the label's doing to distract people from Nicki's album. And mind you, this is a grown man. He older than me. He older than me, okay? I just don't understand this stan culture. Like, I go off of Beyonce, I get that, but I'm not delusional. And I don't think that everything that she does is great. I don't think that every move that she makes is right. I don't think that. I'm not going to sit here and bite my tongue about something just because that's my faith and I'm just going to be quiet. No. We're not going to do that, right? I'm not going to jump down somebody's throat just because they don't fancy her or they don't like her or they didn't like this song or this album, this project, or, oh, you're coming out and you're trying to sabotage. No, like, come on, can we grow the fuck up? Like, stan culture has become so toxic, and I just, like I tweeted a couple of days ago, I just wish we can go back to the days where, yeah, we had, technically speaking, they ain't had no name, but it was stan culture back in the day, but it wasn't to this level. Like, people still just went out and brought their music, and they supported the artists that they supported. That's just it. That's just it. It wasn't attacking so much of this group, that group, or whatever. It's just ridiculous at this point. All right? How is it that somebody's relationship is going to overshadow you listening to an album that is readily available and people can listen to it any and every time that they want to? Like, I just don't understand it. Like, be fucking for real. The Beehive and the Barbs going against each other. I just don't understand it. I thought we was together. I thought it was Beehive and the Barbs together. I didn't know that y'all was going in against each other. I said, what is happening? I said, I'm a little bit too old for this because I can't keep up. I said, can we just listen to the music and vibe to what we like? Listen, it gets to a point where you can't even say nothing on social media, give your honest opinion about stuff on social media, and it's not even you being hating. You just giving your honest opinion. You didn't like this, you like this, you didn't like this, you didn't like this. Oh, don't say that you don't like something because then you're a hater and you this and you that and blah, blah, blah. No. Okay? It ain't got shit to do with that. Everything ain't gonna sound good to everybody, all right? And everybody has the right in their own opinion to say what they feel. If it's coming from a place where, okay, well, I don't, they ain't being nasty about it, why are you getting so upset that somebody don't like something that you do? They don't have to. They don't fucking have to. I hate that part of stan culture so much. It turns me off to people. It turns me off to even want to get to. I don't follow certain people because of that. I block a lot of people because of that from a lot of groups. It's just like, can we just get on here and have fun? Everybody's so damn serious, and at the end of the day, you doing all of this what? For what? For fucking what? A follow from that person? A mention from that person? Okay, what that's gonna do to you? That's what. Okay, great. But what is that gonna do for you? Bills still gotta be paid. Rent still gotta be paid. Life still got to be lived, okay? So I'm confused. And they still not, you're not on their team. You're not in their circle. They're not taking care of you. They're not inviting you anywhere. What are you trying to accomplish? What do you accomplish by doing all of this? What do you get out of it that is making your life better, that is sustaining your life? I just don't understand it. But anyway, Nicki Minaj album came out, Pink Friday 2. And I listened to it one time. I'm going to listen to it again because I like to give a fair assessment. I was very much looking forward to the album. Off of first listen, it was cute. It was a lot of singing on that shit. Now, I'm one of the ones that really ain't got a problem with Nicki singing, but it was a lot of singing on that shit. I said, God damn, Nicki, where is the rap, okay? But I do like Fuck the Club Up. I do like, y'all gonna fucking, everybody is a standout. And I knew as soon as I heard it, everybody was gonna go out for it. I really did. And I just knew it was gonna be on TikTok. And y'all did not disappoint me, baby. It was on TikTok 2 minutes after it came out. It was on TikTok. Bitches is on there making dances and everything. And I'm just like, God damn. Y'all about to wear it out. Baby, the album ain't even, it ain't even been out for a whole week yet. It ain't even been out for a whole fucking week yet. And I am tired of everybody, okay? I like the song, but y'all are wearing me out, girl. I said, damn, can I wear it out before y'all wear it out? But for the most part, it's a nice album. It's cool. It's like, I wasn't expecting all of this. But, you know, for the most part, it's okay. It's cool. I will say Pink Print, that's still my favorite album from Nicki. That's still my favorite album from Nicki. This one, I'm going to have to sit with. I don't dislike anything. I just don't, um, I'm just not like, oh, let me listen to this again. Let me listen. The TikToks, when they said, fuck the club up, and then they thinking that she said, get in. That shit is so, we are so funny, okay? We are so funny, okay? For the most part, yeah, the album is cute. Give it a listen. I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. It's just not my favorite. But it's not a bad album in my opinion. But moving on from that, what else is going on? Jason Lee. Speaking of stands and stuff, how do we get here that we let somebody like Jason Lee come to the point, this point? And this is a person that I really feel does not like women. You say that you do, but your actions don't give it. Maybe because you lack in a mother's love too. I don't know. But something is very wrong with him. And it's a couple people that I would never ever want to get into association with, get into bed with, business-wise or anything else. I just would never want to have any dealings with them because their philosophy and ideologies of life and how to do business and how to get around into this industry or whatever, it just does not mesh well with me and how I do my stuff. I like people to, if I get put on, I want to get put on because people notice my hard work. People notice, that I have a good personality for the most part. I'm me. I'm not trying to be anybody else. I'm very much welcoming to other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm easy to work with. I could be a team player and I can also be a leader. I can do all of that. I can encourage people. I don't need to put people down for me to get put up, okay? That's just one thing. I don't want handouts. I want to work to get to where I need to get to. Because I feel like, as I've always said, if you put in that work, you appreciate it so much more once you hit the success that you were trying to get to instead of just that handout that you gave to put you up there already. And you ain't have to really work for it. And when it comes to Jason Lee, I just don't understand how come he has to be so fucking nasty to people. I don't get it. And who makes it, he got this, it's like he got a God complex. Like, he's the end all be all. Anything that he says goes, and I can destroy this and destroy that. It irks me so much. And I just don't like the way that he does business. And y'all can say that this was because, it has something to do with Beyonce or whatever, but I've seen this happen with other artists, and I've seen this happen with other people, regular people, who have said similar things about the fact that if you don't do what he wants you to do, he will try to blackmail you with this information, that information, or take you down some way, somehow. And that's kind of messed up. No, it ain't kind of. That's really messed up. And he proved that. For anybody that kind of doubted that, he proved that when he was talking about, this clip came around, basically about him talking about, I don't know if he was upset at Beyonce because he either wasn't featured in Renaissance, the movie or whatever, or, he wasn't invited to the premiere in LA or London. And he felt like he should have been because he spent X amount of dollars and he's so-called black media and all of that stuff or whatever. There's black media and then there's negative black media. The Shade Room wasn't there. The Neighborhood Talk wasn't there. A lot of these bloggers wasn't there because a lot of these people are negative as hell and have said negative things about her family and all of that stuff, okay? And at the end of the day, you're not going to get invited to everything. And I just want people to understand that. And to get upset because you claim that you spent X amount of dollars and you're this and you're that, at the end of the day, compared to anybody else in the industry, who the fuck are you? You are somebody who literally gets on a show that goes off on the internet. You're not even on TV. And if you are, it's not in everybody's household. It's not on a channel that's easily accessible by everybody. Your name don't ring bells like that outside of a certain demographic, a certain group of people. Okay? And then for him to say that, you know, if they don't make this right or whatever, something went down. He won't tell us, but he's in his feelings and it's basically talking about, if this don't make right, I'm gonna put this stuff out here, whatever, about you, about Beyonce and all this stuff, and then bleeping out some stuff that he allegedly told his co-host or whatever, and they're just like, oh, and I'm sitting here like, you ain't had nothing to say. And then trying to clear it up and say, no, I'm pretty sure she don't know, but her publicist Yvette does. You know, we cool. I don't feel like they cool, and if they were, they're no longer cool. And it was like, and if this better not stop me from getting that Kelly Rowland interview, because if it does, then I'm definitely putting it out or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, what? So you tried to threaten and get in your feelings because you wasn't invited to a premiere or whatever it is that you're in your feelings about when it comes to Beyonce, and then you go on and threaten that if something don't happen and you're gonna put this out, especially if you don't get this Kelly Rowland interview, secure this Kelly Rowland interview that you've been trying to secure. Let me tell you something. You just shot yourself in the own foot, okay? You just shot yourself in your own foot. And truth be told, given who you are, I really don't feel like you was ever gonna get a Kelly Rowland interview, okay? And after all of this, you're not gonna get the Kelly Rowland interview. And if you do get it, I hope I will be surprised. I will be surprised. And I really hope that Kelly has blocked your ass. And also Beyonce and them has blocked you. Because at the end of the day, if they wanted to, and the people that they hang out with, and the people that they cool with, baby, they could shut your shit down. How are you blackmailing somebody, especially somebody at that caliber? You know, that's like, you know, like, what? It just don't make sense. You have to blackmail people just to come on to your show and to get things. That's just not a good business acumen. That's not good. That's not a good reputation that you want to have, okay? And it's just really ridiculous, and it just shows who you really are and how much of a nasty person you are, okay? Everything is not going to be given to you. And how dare you get upset because you couldn't be a part of something that you never was supposed to be a part of. The movie highlighted queer people who made freaking staples and movements in the queer LGBT community. The main people got highlighted. They needed to be highlighted at that moment. You're not. You have brought nothing but negativity to the LGBT community. You have brought nothing but negativity to everything, bitch. And you got your nerves to be in your feelings. Baby, that's like me being upset that I wasn't invited to the fucking premiere and thinking that I'm supposed to be invited to each and everything just because I got invited one time to an event, a Parkwood event, which was excellent, and I would cherish it for the rest of my life. But to think that I'm supposed to be at this one, and this one, and this one, and then to get in my feelings and be like, fuck y'all, and you need to do this before I put this out. No, that's some dumb shit. And that's some entitled ass shit. Okay? Like, come on. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand how people would sabotage themselves and shoot themselves in the foot. But hey, it is what it is. He's a wart on people's asses. But anyway, moving on from that, Tamar and Tommy Lee. Bitch, I had some other stuff to talk about. Hold on. Okay. Tamar and Tommy Lee. I'm sorry, y'all. All of this shit gave me the giggles. I shouldn't laugh at it, you know, because I was just so like, are you serious about the whole thing? It did gag me a little bit. It did just make me go, what? I had my shits and giggles over and fun with this whole situation. I don't care what nobody say. It was funny to me. It was funny to me because I just can't believe people can be this stupid. I cannot believe Tamar can be this stupid. I cannot believe Tamar can be this desperate. And that is exactly what, again, I know we want to be with somebody. I know we don't want to be by ourselves. But, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, and I know we be like, you got to pick the right person. And sometimes a person could tell you all the right things, and then once you get with them, they turn out to be a terrible person. That's how it happens sometimes. But when the red flags are right there in your face before you even get with them, and you still want to get with them, that's on you. Okay? That's on you. You know? This whole situation, who would have thought we would have been talking about this shit still? Tamar has been on the blogs ever since that Christian situation, or I mostly back on the blogs ever since the Christian situation, because JR put out there that he broke up with her. Okay, you know, like, we didn't need to know that. Then the Christian situation happened. Then they get back together, and he, like, basically, you know, he did stuff to hurt her on purpose. I said, what the fuck is going on? And then you got her, I'm taking accountability. It was my fault. You know, it was this, it was that. Because he was in that live and he was just telling her, tell him what happened. Tell him why. I didn't like that. It was just the way that he was saying that to her, like, go on here and tell him why. Like he was going to take his belt off and whoop her ass or something. I was just really confused. I said, oh, okay. It was just, it's tone and language for me. It's tone and language for me. And language don't necessarily mean, you know, cursing somebody out or whatever. It's just the way they word the words and the tone that they use for those wordings, you know? And then when he said that thing about, you know, she fought for me. She fought for me. She fought for you just to get back with you? I said, what the fuck is this? Meanwhile, Tamar is on tour again, I guess. And she was at a tour stop. And she was up there on stage. And next thing you know, she was doing a little monologue talking about how she had to go get her man back. You think I'm going to let my man stay with a crackhead or something like that? You know, you think I'm going to be mad that my man was with a crackhead or whatever? I mean, he wasn't even my man at that time. We was broken up. And when I heard that shit, I said, here we go. Here we go. This is the thing about Tamar that always annoys me. Even when we was cool, I would tell her about this. Like, you don't have to respond to each and everything. You don't have to acknowledge things that's being said. That's how stuff died down, and that's how you make the other person look stupid, by ignoring it completely. She didn't have to say nothing about this. And given that you've been in the blogs lately for a lot of dumb stuff and a lot of things concerning this relationship, you should have known that somebody was going to record this, somebody was going to post it on the internet, and the blogs was going to snatch it up. And that's exactly what happened. Mind you, this was sent to me in a deep... My friend sent this shit to me. I said, bitch, because it was on TikTok. I don't follow her on TikTok. I don't follow her anywhere, right? And she sent it to me. Key, I'm going to tell you, don't send me shit else, okay? She sent it to me and said, girl, look at this. I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Probably like 5 hours later, it was on the Neighborhood Talk in the Shade Room. I said, wow, see? And of course, this opens yourself up for a lot of negativity from not just people in your circle or whatever, from everybody. A lot of public opinions and all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that you don't need, because you're not, and Tamar's not built for that. She's one of those type of people who can throw rocks, but can't, she'll dish some shit out, but she can't take it. You know what I'm saying? And I will say that at this current moment, she's doing better than I thought she would when it came to this, because she has yet to respond to the negativity that's been going out, you know. And I want her to just keep it that way. I just want her to just keep it that way and let it just die down and just move on from it, okay? Because you're going to do, at the end of the day, this is a grown woman, and she's going to do what she want to do. And if this is what she want to do by staying with this man who has embarrassed her time after time after time, and we ain't even known that nigga that long, he ain't even been around for a full year in the public yet. Just let her do what she got to do. You can't It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? She's grown. But you get up there and you talk and you say stuff knowing damn well you cannot handle it if somebody says something back. And then it's the people that she responds to that she know that she cannot go against for real, for real. Like, you talking about that bitch is a crackhead talking about Tommy. And we was like, now, if that bitch found you and you know you can't fight. Now, y'all can say Tommy can't fight either because of that shit that happened between her and Natalie at that little boxing thing. That bitch was high. But at the end of the day, she could probably, I'm damn sure she could beat Tamar's ass. We don't want that to happen, right? We don't want none of that to happen. So why invite all of that energy to you? Okay? And to this day, I still don't understand. I'm not trying to find out, but I still don't understand why Tommy got an issue with Tamar. Because she butted into all of her shit when that Krishan stuff happened, you know, and started and kicked it off. It's like, what else is going on? Because it just felt so random. And now you're kicking it with her ex. And I'm sitting here thinking maybe she just rolled up and saw him there and then just decided to take the camera, the video to be petty and all that stuff. That's what we thinking, right? We trying to give the nigga a benefit of the doubt. Come to find out, oh no, he did that shit on purpose. And I said, you know what? It took Tommy a good probably 20 minutes before she put a video up. Oh, you calling me a crackhead? I look good to be a crackhead. And, you know, not Tamar, not the Braxton, not the, that shit. That shit was funny to me. I don't care what nobody say. But at the same time, Tommy need her ass whooped. And JR need his ass whooped. And Tamar, you need a reality check. Okay? Because regardless of how some of people may feel, including myself, we want better for you. And you deserve better than this. Listen. No. Public humiliation, it must be a fucking kink at this point. Because I don't understand it. I do not understand it. You call that lady a crackhead. That lady got back on her freaking video and basically blasted yo nigga and said that he was pillow talking her ass. He reached out to her. She had the proof that he was the one that reached out to her. And see, when I told y'all, you cannot tell me he wasn't looking at the blogs and seeing all of the stuff that was being said about her and that whole situation between her and Tommy. He reached out to her. He knew. He reached out to her. She put the messages up. Asked to take her out if she was free or whatever. She said, yeah, the only reason why I couldn't be with him because he was playing when he started paying for the wardrobe, the Wardrobe Hotel in points. I said, oh, that's what made you stop? That's what made you stop? And then said that motherfucker ate her ass. I said, oh my God. He ate my ass and then the next week he came home and kissed you in the mouth. Just let you know that when you kissing him, you kissing my ass, okay? You tasting my ass. It was giving very much Poetic Justice, okay? That scene from Poetic Justice at the end. And I was just like, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now, at that point, I was like, you know what, Tommy, you doing a lie. I really don't feel it. But then when that recording came out, because prior to that, she said that JR was telling her about how, you know, Tamar was lying about the tour wasn't being sold out like it was. She was begging him to get back with her, that he kicked her out, threw her back at her mama's house and all that stuff, because that's where she was living at, because I guess she was staying with him, and then when he broke up, he kicked her out and threw her back at her mama's house and all that stuff. It was goddamn ridiculous. And then when the voice recordings came out, because people was like, you know she lying, but when she posted the clip of him talking on the phone with her, or I don't know if it was on the phone with her or whatever. She just had it recorded. And I'm just sitting here like, so you mean to tell me you go to the enemy, your ex-enemy, just to make her mad and whatever it is, and then you up here pillow talking about her, basically saying, yeah, she was calling me every day to get back with me, begging to get back with me, and I didn't even want to get back with her, whatever, and she just did this. I said, what the fuck? That's some trash shit. Then you gonna come out the next day talking about some, yeah, my bad. I'm the one that started all this, and I'm sorry for this. And I was like, take that weak ass apology somewhere else, okay? Take that weak ass apology somewhere else. And y'all wasn't right for saying that y'all felt like Tamar was the one that wrote that. I don't feel like she wrote that shit, but it was weak as hell. And I was just sitting here like, you know what? She gonna be mine forever. This gonna be my forever. I was just like, this, you go from one toxic relationship to the next toxic to the next. Tamar ain't been right since Vince, and that wasn't no better. It was better than this, but I mean, I don't know, because they said there was some stuff going on in that relationship. But I'm just saying, Vince ain't never had her out here looking like this. I wow, and you're still with her. It couldn't be me. I'm sorry, y'all. It just really couldn't be me. I'd be upset. I'd be upset. I couldn't do it. I would want more from my homegirl. And at that point, I'd be like, you know what? If you're going to stay with this person, don't tell me nothing about it. Don't tell me nothing about him. Don't tell me nothing about her. I don't care. Okay? Let that be between y'all. Because you already know how I feel. And it is what it is. But, it is what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. You got to want more for yourself. You got to want more. Y'all up here fighting over this white man. Like, he gives me, like, they probably let him say the N-word. He gives me Colonel Sanders and Colonel Mustard. He gives me, yes, sir, massa. He gives me plantation owner. Like, seriously? I don't see the appeal. But, hey, to each his own. Moving on from that. Tiffany Haddish, baby, the judge told her you can't drink and you can't do drugs. After all of that stuff that happened with her being out there on that highway, on that road, just knocked out from being drunk. Yeah, they crack it down on her. I really hope she get herself together. Meanwhile, WeTV is giving Matt Barnes a reality show, and it's gonna call The Barnes Bunch, with him and his I don't know if that's his wife or his fiance, Anissa Sims. I know they got kids together. And y'all remember Gloria Govan? Yeah, that was her ex. Now she with Derek Fisher. Now, baby, she got a company. I'm gonna watch it too. I'm gonna watch it just to see how it is. She got a company, a weed company or whatever. And she reached out to this other company to do some video work or whatever. And she was supposed to pay them. She ain't never paid their asses. And now they suing her ass for like $75,000 or $100,000. Mind you, she was already sued for the legal fees to give to the lawyer that helped her get her divorce or whatever situated from Matt Barnes. Baby, what's going on, Gloria? You are married to Derek Fisher. Ain't he a coach in the NBA or something like that? How come you can't pay these people their money on time and they got to come out here searching for you and you avoiding them like the plague, like they bill collectors, and you ain't got it? And your man do. I'm pretty sure he do. And you mean to tell me you can't give him? I said, child, well, you going to keep on. The next thing you know, you're going to be in jail. You're going to be in jail because you can't keep on doing this. Rest in peace to, what's her name? Anna Cardwell. That's Mama June's oldest daughter. She was 29 years old. She was diagnosed earlier this year, I believe, with adrenosarcoma, cancer on the adrenal gland. And it was stage 4, and unfortunately she passed away earlier this week. I think it was either Saturday or Sunday she passed away. 29 years old. She had 2 daughters. I've never looked at Honey Boo Boo. I've seen clips on the internet, like on Twitter or whatever. I know about the situation when the mama went and got the surgery and all of that stuff, and the different men, and then she turned into a drug addict, and like the kids ain't messing with her like that, and she trying to get her life back on track, and Honey Boo Boo had to go stay with one of the sisters or something like that. That's what I gather from the internet. I've never really watched the show, so I feel bad. So I didn't even know that they had another sister. So she was only 29 years old. Oh, cancer, F cancer. My condolences to her. Oh my God, and her kids. Her kids like 11 and 8 years old. I'm so sorry. But what else is going on? And Diddy keep on losing businesses, okay? Ever since 18 different companies or whatever that he was doing business with at the time. They said deuces. I said, well, that's what happens. The fallout continues. Taylor Swift is up here talking about how that whole situation with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West messed her up back in, like, I think 2016 or whatever, when he put out there about what is it, that line? I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous on that famous song or whatever. And then when Kim Kardashian put that tape out there, basically saying that, yeah, she was cool with what was said and all of that stuff, I think Taylor said that the tape was altered and it wasn't edited. It was edited. So I said, girl, I feel like you did say that she was cool with it. But then she came out and you said, no, girl, I don't want that. And y'all messed up and you tried to switch it and play them and be like, no, don't do that, don't do that. And then you tried to comfort him or whatever. You wanted to get back. But then the backlash was so great to her. She said, girl, it messed me up so bad that I had to go out of the country. It was psychologically fucking me up. I had to leave the country. I said, girl. I'm sorry. Anyway, I just want to throw that in there. I really just want to. Taylor. All right. I remember that time. That was crazy. Okay. We was like, damn, bitch. Anyway. What else is going on? Y'all, that's it. But let me just say this. Because I don't know if people have seen it yet. And I'm not even going to do a review of it, like a full review of it, because I'm confused. And if I was to do a review of it, it'd be like 5 minutes long. And it'd be mostly me pissed off. But I'm going to just talk about it at the end of this video right here, right now. Leave the world behind. Leave the world behind. Is it leave the world behind or leave us behind? Which one is it? I know I took a picture of the thing because I had to post it. I had to post it on my Instagram because I was so pissed. What is it called? Yeah, Leave the World Behind with Julia Roberts, Mahershala Ali, Ethan Hawke. Also, Michael Bacon was up in there. Kevin Bacon was up in there. I said, look at you. All right, Of course, I was going to watch it because it had Julia Roberts in it. Y'all know I love me some Julia Roberts, right? And the movie really wasn't bad. The ending was the one that pissed me off. I was talking to my coworker about it earlier today. And he was like, did you see that movie that was on Netflix? I was like, what? Now I knew what he was talking about, but don't ask me did I see a movie on Netflix. I mean, it's a whole bunch of movies on Netflix. You want to tell me which one? But I knew what he was talking about. And so he was like, that Leave the World Behind. I said, yeah. It was like, how you feel about it? I said I couldn't stand the ending. I mean, the ending was good because I said, now, why would you tell me that the ending was good? Because it just make you think, like the little girl, she did this and she did that. She ended up where everybody needs to be. I said, now, sir, that don't make no damn sense. I don't give a damn. What is it trying to tell us? Everything finna go back to how it used to be? Like, that girl was so obsessed with freaking Friends and the way that I'm not going to give it away because some of y'all probably haven't watched it. But I'm going to just say this. It is a movie that is about the possibility that the world about to shut down. Okay? They said it might be cyber attacks and all that stuff or whatever. We don't know exactly what is going on. We just know that there was a blackout that happened. This family rented out a vacation home or whatever for the weekend. I just know things was about to go shit awry, baby. They should have left as soon as they was on that beach. And that fucking tugboat tanker came up on the damn beach, okay? And the little girl was looking and she said, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. And the motherfuckers was still sitting on that beach as that thing was rolling. Why do people do that? Baby, I see that thing coming close and close and close. I'm jetting up out there. You ain't never seen me run, but baby, you will see me run fast as hell. You'll be like, damn, Ashley, I ain't know that. Hell the fuck yeah, I want to live. I don't know what's going on. And baby, I would have left. We would have said, pack the shit up and let's go back to the city. But see, if the city, if the country or wherever they was at in the suburbs, okay, if that was what it was looking like, all peaceful and everything, imagine what the city probably was looking like. If something was to happen where everything shut down, baby, everybody living up in the city would just be fucked up. The cities would be just chaotic, okay? And I really feel like the people in the burbs and in those rural areas, they'll probably be the ones that truly survive. Because they ain't got to deal with all this shit, okay? Because they already out there surviving on the minimal stuff anyway. All right, especially the people that be on the bars and stuff. Y'all got the animals, y'all got the milk, y'all got the water, y'all got all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But people in the city, sometimes we don't know how to act. We don't know how to act when stuff shut down. We just feel like the world ended anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. But I just felt like some racial tension that was going on. Miss Julia, you know what? I understand if the person that was supposed to, I ain't never talked to the person in person. I ain't seen the person's face, and you want to pop up and say, this my house? Oh, okay, I feel some type of way. But you was giving me that you felt some type of way because he was black. You was giving me because he was black, and I ain't going to sit here and hold you. I thought he was lying for a second about that being his house. I did for sure. Okay, I ain't even going to hold you. I thought for a minute. I said, is it really his house? I mean, you kind of, like, Julie, you kind of judging because he black. You know what I'm saying? I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do. But at the same time, it's a really his house. Oh, okay. But baby, Julia had to get her points back, okay? She had to get her points back when they was up in that room and they was listening to the music. And she was like, oh, you got all these jazz ass. Who listens to jazz? It was like, everybody listens to jazz, just music or whatever. It was like, you know what, to get to me, you got to listen to this. And I said, listen to what? Baby, she put that next on and then, oh, girl, you're dancing so close. Ain't nothing. I said, no, the fuck you not. But I could have known. I should have known because throughout the movie at the beginning, especially when she was driving, they had black people singing on the songs. I said, oh, you like R&B. You like R&B. I said, all right, so you are light skin cousin. Okay, you're not white. You light skin. All right, Julia, I knew I liked you for a reason, bitch. And I said, now stop dancing like that. And then they hugged, and I said, oh my God, y'all about to fuck. It's about to be the end of the world. What's going on? But then my coworker had an issue. It was like, he said that he felt like Ethan Hawke, who was her husband, was like the villain. He was a villain because of the way that he treated that lady who came to his car trying to get help or whatever, the Spanish-speaking lady. And then he had in turn needed to go to, what's his name? Kevin Bacon and beg him for help. I said, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I understand. But at the same time, he couldn't understand what she was saying. And he just didn't know that something else was really going on. So I get it. But at the same time, I get it. But I don't think he was a villain. It was just a natural response to be like, fight it. I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it if you synced it. But yes. When that boy's teeth started coming out his mouth, I said, my God. My goodness. That was the only part that really made me cringe. And them deers, deer, be gone, okay? I said, what are you trying to tell us? And you know what? This is how I know something is about to go on, and that's how you tell that something is about to happen, like a natural disaster or something. Look at the animals. Like, if them birds start going all this way and the animals start going one way, baby, you go where they going. I know that much, okay? Look at nature, bitch. But I was like, what is the significance about the deers? The bunker was in the house. Who did all of this? We don't know who did what. We don't know exactly what it is. But I do remember when they said not Ethan, but Michael Bacon was like, or Kevin Bacon was like, America done fucked up with so many people. We got so many enemies. It could be anybody, any one of our enemies teaming up together to take us out. I said, oh my God. I said, I was not scared that whole movie. But when he said that, I said, you know what? That is a fear that I think about sometimes, especially given how we are now. Like, what if the people really just want to team? I don't want to think about that. Because I psych myself out. And I come one of them doomsday people and get a fallout shelter somewhere built on the premises. Be like, where is it? Okay, because I just be wanting to know. All right, I want to live. All right. But that ending, wouldn't that look... They looking for that little girl, Rose. Rose, you need your ass whooped. That's what happens, okay? Look at all that gentle parents and stuff, okay? Get a goddamn switch. I would have came up in their house with a switch. You mean to tell me, bitch, we been out here looking for your ass and you been up in this motherfucker this whole time and you ain't tell nobody? And then you up here with all the food? You up here with all the food? Because the whole time I'm thinking, now y'all got all these people up in the house. You got your family plus him and the daughter. Y'all gonna have enough food? Y'all just got enough food for the weekend. Y'all gonna have enough food for the end of the world. And then we find that house with all that food, and I said, oh, there it is. And this little girl just sitting there eating it all up. I said, what? You are greedy for one, and you are selfish. You ain't gonna go back and say, Mommy, Daddy, look what I found. Come on over here. No, you wanna know what she did? I'm finna spoil this shit. Fuck it. If y'all ain't synced it by now, it is what it is. You should have clicked off. They trying to find this girl. We still ain't figured out what's going on. They trying to find this girl, Julia, and what's her name? Michelle. What's the black guy's her daughter? They trying to find her, and they up there hollering for her. She hears them. She hears them. I'm pretty sure she heard them at one point, but instead of getting up and going to the door and be like, "I'm here, I'm here," she goes over there to the wall, and the person that was there had a collection of DVDs. And she found the Friends DVD, and she was able to watch the series finale that she's been trying to watch since they came out there because she's obsessed with it. And that's how it ended. Her putting the DVD in the thing, and then we hearing the theme song, and then it goes off. What am I supposed to do with that? Is that supposed to be set up for a part 2? Is it like you want me to think deeper into that? Like if it comes to the end of the world, yeah, we ain't gonna have no technology like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna have the internet and all that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have electricity, so we're gonna have the generator and electricity. So yeah, we can look at the TV, we can look at the DVDs. We're gonna go back to DVDs and VHSs and cassette tapes and CDs and shit like that. So what you trying to say? I mean, cause I got some of them in the bag. You know, I got all of that. So what? Is that what you had to tell us? I was so mad. I said, bitch, what? Anyway, if you saw it, please tell me how you felt about it. Please tell me how you felt about it, okay? But anyway, y'all, I was supposed to be watching something. I ain't even got it on record. Damn. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this. I hope y'all have a good rest of your week. Oh, girl, what is that? Oh, okay. Y'all enjoy the rest of your week. And I will see you guys later.